All right, let's decode what is going on underneath this communication. So this email has been sent to me to break down the communication between an obviously separated couple who share children together. So looking at the start of the email, we can see that this email is designed to elevate the sender and demonstrate their superiority. So it's basically saying, I can see clearly, you don't. Then we have the next part that says, the kids have been coming back upset from your place and now it's becoming a concern. So now what the sender is doing is adding pressure and a suggestion that the kids might be in an unhealthy environment. She then goes on to say, whether you see it or not, they aren't very happy when you have your new girlfriend there. Firstly, we've got whether you see it or not. That completely removes the other person's view. She has now also made him aware that there is an issue around his girlfriend. Now, to be clear, if there was a genuine concern about his girlfriend and the environment, then this email would need to be worded differently. But instead, it's written as an authority figure. And while the language is assertive, it's not very clean. Right, let's move on to the next section. I'm not going to email you about this again. I need you to start putting their needs ahead of everything else, including what's going on in your own life. So when we take phrases like, I'm not going to, and I need you to, this shows that the sender still feels that she has some level of access to this person beyond parenting. If she speaks, she expects to be heard, and there's even a hint of needing to be obeyed. I'm asking you to really think about the environment you're creating and whether it's in their best interest. She's saying, I'm asking you to really think. That really can almost carry a threatening or intimidated undertone here. And then she talks about the environment, suggesting a lack of concern on the father's end about his kids' safety. I'm not going to email you about this again. Now she shut down the conversation. No discussion, no back and forth. He doesn't get to have his opinion. And worse than that, he really only has one option left. Do what she is saying. I need you to put their needs first. That phrase adds pressure because if you don't agree, you look like the problem. They need stability, not confusion. Now it becomes right versus wrong. So she's left no middle ground. She ends with, I don't want to reply, just do what's right. Again, this removes the other person's voice completely. No response, no explanation, just action. So taking all of that into account, this email is about authority and superiority. It's the sender lifting themselves up, asserting themselves, while putting down the father. She's asserting a certain degree of ownership over him. And that's all underneath the words. All right, if you've got communication or text messages that you want broken down like this, send them to me in a DM and you might catch yours on here next time.